On Truthful Today right now, we're answering Bible questions, and today's question is, the Bible talks about how Jesus, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane before his crucifixion, and the way the person expressed the question, he was freaking out. He asked God to remove this cup from him. The Bible says he was sweating, and it was like it was great drops of blood. And the question is, why did he have this kind of reaction? And, was it just that he was afraid of going and dying on the cross? Well, the cross was an awful form of death. It was really death by torture. The beating before him was awful. The pain would have been unimaginable. The asphyxiation would have been just agonizing to endure. But I think it had to be a whole lot more than that. We know people who have been martyred for their faith, who have gone to their death singing and praising God. So I think there had to be a whole lot more to it than that. The key to understanding what's going on in that passage is understanding where it talks about the cup. The cup, biblically, is symbolic of the wrath of God. So what happened on the cross, beyond just the physical torture, there were really three things. Jesus, who was sinless and perfect, became sin. He took all of the sins of the world upon himself, which is unimaginable. Two, for the first time and only time in all of eternity, he was separated from his Father as the Father turned his back on his Son who had sin on him. And then three, the full cup of the wrath of God, all of God's righteous anger and punishment towards our sin was poured out upon Jesus. That's what he was shrinking away from. And that shows how much he loves us, that he would endure all of that for us so that we can have salvation.